Instantly filled with just the smell of death.
The smell of death at this house, a rental that held a secret. The secret that these two dogs were left inside a locked room where they died. A deputy is calling this one of the worst cases of animal cruelty he has ever investigated. The tenants tell TV5's Kendall Keys they found the animals' remains months after moving in.
We were pretty desperate for housing.
And where Ashton Mitchell, Pearson Wilder, and Cheyenne Wiley ended up, a home owned by Mitchell's stepsister, became the focus of an animal cruelty investigation.
She kept going, I'm going to clean it up and let you guys get in there. And then eventually she just let us move in without cleaning any of it first.
The home hardly livable, but the trio went to work and cleaned up what they could.
Not knowing why yet, but there were dead flies everywhere, and there was a dead mouse in the sink and stuff like that. So it was we had to clean, seriously.
But there was one area of the home in Bancroft they couldn't get to, the master bathroom upstairs, padlocked shut. This is the home where they lived for months with no idea what laid behind that locked door upstairs.
We're paying for this bathroom, we should be able to use it.
And finally, at the end of November, they wanted access to it, so they cut the lock.
We actually only got to open the door 6 inches at the very most because the dog's body was behind the door. It just a wave of dust and hair flew out from under the door, and that was when we realized that it was something bad. And then the entire house instantly filled with just the smell of death.
They say they recognize the color of the hair, the color of Mitchell's stepsister's 2 dogs, Copper and Chief. Mitchell says they did the math of how long Copper and Chief may have been locked away in that bathroom.
Roughly 9 months in total.
Yeah.
That they spent in the bathroom, 3 of which we had lived underneath them.
Now the 3 roommates want justice for Copper and Chief. Jordan Hoisington was charged with 2 felony counts of animal killing and torturing.
It was about them getting their names, Copper and Chief, out there, just heard and known and loved for once, finally, maybe even. They spent their first birthday
In that bathroom.
in the bathroom.
They've all since moved out, and the home now sits vacant. Reporting in Shiawassee County, I'm Kendall Keys.
Hoisington has pleaded not guilty. She's due back in court April 5th.